Have you ever woken up but felt tired? Not physically tired, not because of lack of sleep, but because your heart and mind feel heavy. As if you have just run a marathon in your own head. It's not just you. It's not you who's weak. Maybe this is a signal. A signal that you need a mental break. In this video, let's discuss 5 signs you need a mental break. 1. You no longer enjoy things that used to make you happy. There was a time when you loved listening to music. Every day, you played your favorite playlist. Those songs were like your best friend. Keeping you company. Calming you down. Making you feel alive. But now? The same playlist is just noise. You don't really hear it. You don't feel anything. Or you used to love painting, writing, playing games. Now it all feels bland, flat. This is the first sign. Losing interest in things that used to make you happy. It's not about being lazy. It's not about time. It's about your body and your mind signaling that you're tired. Emotionally, mentally, and maybe spiritually. Often, we keep running. Chasing targets. Doing assignments. But forget that our brain also needs time to be still. To breathe. 2. You get angry or offended easily. Have you ever felt like a small thing can make you explode? Even though you are usually relaxed, patient, understanding. But now, even a friend who is late in replying to your chat makes you upset. Even taking the wrong coffee order can make you want to get angry. It's not that you're a bad person. It's that you're so tired. That your brain has lost the space for patience. When we are mentally tired, our tolerance becomes small. We become like a glass that is already full. Just one extra drop of water, it can spill. And anger is not always about shouting. Sometimes it comes in the form of coldness. In the form of long silence. In the form of irritation that settles in the chest. If you're starting to feel like this, maybe it's time to stop for a moment. Not to back down, but to breathe. 3. You have difficulty focusing and concentrating sitting in front of the laptop. The intention is to work. But 5 minutes later, you scroll through social media. You open one document, then another, then open YouTube, then read an incoming chat, then suddenly, an hour is gone. And you're confused. Why can't you focus? This is the 3rd sign. A tired mind will have difficulty filtering attention. We seem to lose the RAM capacity to prioritize. And what we often do is blame ourselves. Why am I so lazy? In fact, it's not that I'm lazy. You're just too busy. Your brain says, I need a break. But you say, let's keep working. 4. You feel empty, but full. It's strange, isn't it, how we can feel empty, but also full? But that's how it feels. Your head is full of thoughts that never stop. But your heart feels empty. Hollow. Flat. You go about your life as usual. Eating, showering, working, chatting. But inside, you don't really feel connected. Like a robot. Like walking in a fog. This is the fourth sign. Many people call this an early symptom of burnout, or even mild depression. And you don't have to wait until everything collapses to believe that you need a break. 5. You feel like no one understands you. You have friends. You have family. But lately, you feel alone. You want to tell a story, but you don't know where to start. Or maybe you've already told a story, but it feels like you're not being heard. Feeling alone is not always because you are alone. Sometimes it comes from within. From the tiredness that you don't understand. From the wounds that you think, it will heal on its own. But mental wounds need space to heal too. And sometimes, that starts with admitting that you're not okay. We often underestimate the importance of rest. We think productivity is everything. We think the busier we are, the better. After all, humans are not machines. Even machines need to be turned off for a moment. Mental rest doesn't mean an expensive vacation. Sometimes it's enough to turn off notifications. Sometimes it's enough to get enough sleep. Sometimes it's enough to cry without feeling weak. Rest is a right, not a luxury. And if you're feeling heavy, tired, empty, irritable, or lost, it's not the end. It's the beginning of your courage to take care of yourself. You deserve to be at peace. You deserve to rest. You deserve to be happy. If you can relate to this story, you're not alone. Comment below if you've ever felt any of these 5 signs. And remember, it's okay to take a break. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends who might need to hear this too. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.